I had always been fascinated by the supernatural, and my curiosity often led me to explore places that others would consider off-limits. It was no surprise, then, that I found myself standing outside the old cemetery one gloomy evening, my heart pounding with anticipation. The place had a reputation for being haunted, and I was eager to uncover the truth. As I stepped through the rusted iron gate, a chill wind blew through the trees, causing the branches to creak and groan. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth, and the moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the tombstones. I cautiously made my way deeper into the cemetery, my footsteps echoing in the stillness. The graves seemed to watch me, their stone faces etched with the passage of time. The moonlight danced upon the weathered engravings, revealing the names and dates of those long gone. There was something more unsettling about this place than the usual sense of death and decay. It was as if the very ground beneath my feet held a malevolent presence, an ancient force waiting to be unleashed. My skin prickled with unease, and I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. I pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within the cemetery's depths. As I wandered deeper into the maze of tombstones, the atmosphere grew increasingly oppressive. The shadows seemed to elongate, twisting and contorting as if alive. A whispering wind swept through the graves, carrying with it faint murmurs and distant cries. The voices seemed to call out to me, their words lost in the ether. My heart raced as I tried to make sense of the unintelligible whispers, but they only grew louder, more insistent. Suddenly, I stumbled upon a particularly weathered tombstone, barely visible in the dim light. The name carved into the stone was barely legible, but it sent shivers down my spine. It was my own name, etched into the cold stone as if I were already dead. Fear clawed at my throat as I turned to flee, but the cemetery had become a labyrinth, its paths shifting and changing before my eyes. Panic set in as I realized that I was trapped, surrounded by the restless spirits of the dead. The tombstones began to tremble, their eerie silence shattered by the sound of cracking stone. Ghostly apparitions emerged from the ground, their hollow eyes fixed upon me. Their spectral forms glided toward me, their arms outstretched in a chilling embrace. In a desperate attempt to escape, I sprinted through the maze, my heart pounding in my ears. But no matter how fast I ran, the cemetery seemed to stretch out endlessly before me. The spirits pursued me relentlessly, their wails of anguish echoing through the night. Exhausted and overcome with terror, I fell to my knees, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The ghostly figures closed in, their icy touch sending shivers down my spine. I closed my eyes, ready to face whatever fate awaited me. But as their icy grip tightened around me, a brilliant light pierced the darkness. I opened my eyes to find myself outside the cemetery, the spirits vanishing into thin air. It was as if the whole ordeal had been a twisted nightmare, a haunting vision. I stumbled away from the cemetery, vowing never to return. The experience had shaken me to my core, reminding me of the power that lay within the realm of the supernatural. The cemetery would forever remain a place of darkness and dread, a reminder of the thin line between the living and the dead.